once again for tuning in. I super appreciate. Welcome to day 6 of my 30-day challenge concerning reconnecting body, mind, and spirit. If you've been peeking in from the beginning, thank you, much love. Mwah. And if you're just joining, well, welcome. All are always welcome. And just to recap, this is an experiment. It's an experimental journey in self-development that I am doing on myself. And I welcome you to join in case you may be inspired in some way too. None of this is scripted, although some have suggested perhaps it should be. However, I really enjoy the stream of consciousness, free flow way of things, and I like to indulge in that and explore where it can lead whenever I can. So that's part of what this 30-day challenge also is about or involves throughout. So, without further ado and no more rambling, let's jump into today's topic. So today's topic was a little bit inspired by a couple of my colleagues at work who made a comment, and I was like, yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Perhaps I should do some strength training. Yeah, some strength training would really go well. They had mentioned Bob, my boxing buddy, and that's what sparked the thought of, aha, how can I incorporate Bob into this experiment? And lo and behold, strength training dawned in the mind. Okay, that being said, I also want to let you know, in case you want to tune in or turn on similar tunes, in the background I'm currently listening to the Beastie Boys' Ill Communication album, which for me really goes so well with boxing, and especially if one is getting back into boxing from having taken a break. To me, the energy interwoven in this album really helps to reignite that rebellious kind of, warrior type of energy. And once we actually get into the exercise itself, or the session, as I should call it, I'll turn up the tunes. I'll have to mask it a little bit so I can get past the copyright radar police. And I'll add a link in the section beneath the video, so you may click on to. And yeah, please, if you're inspired to just get up and move around, even if it's about wiggling the toes and fingers and that's about it, please always try to make the effort to get up, walk away from the desk, walk away from the computer, please, and engage in some sort of physical activity, even if it's just in your little workspace. Get up. We need to do this. We really, really do. Get up a little bit, stretch, stretch, bend, bend, twist, and shake out the hips as well, right? Gotta wiggle the legs. Remember that song, the Hokey Pokey? That's what it's all about, right? So we can get back into those childish games we played and whatnot. Do you know how reinvigorating and fun that is, and how much you will feel younger and more energized and such? So please do. Playing is essential. Okay. This being unscripted, there may be some fillers and such, so thank you for bearing with it. As part of the first part of getting into boxing, we must wrap up these digits. I've boxed before just wearing my gloves and have suffered the consequences of not wrapping properly. Wrapping helps to hold the knuckles and joints and such in place, whereas if we box with just putting our fingers or our hands into the glove itself, there's no real stability, and when we hit the bob, upon impact, the bones and knuckles and such will spread, and that can lead to sprains and twists and different things that are uncomfortable, like uncomfortable realignments of the muscles and bones in our hands, and that renders them a little bit less useful. So I have learned firsthand and secondhand too the importance of proper wrapping. So today I'm not going to show you the intricacies of it, just for, you know, the interest of saving time, but I'm quickly going to wrap, and perhaps I should remove my band. But yeah, it's always good to hook your thumb and wrap away from the thumb. So I'm going to speed this up a little bit so I don't waste your time. But when you're doing it in real life, of course, take the time and make sure that the wrap itself is not raveled up and such. And yeah, pay attention to what's going on. Because if we don't pay attention, then there's a very great chance that we'll need to wrap it again, and that wastes time. So, in case you feel a little bit daunted by, like, what? Today is Boxing Day. Oh no, I haven't even done that before. I haven't boxed in about at least 6 months. And that's a lot. Like, there was a time when I first got into boxing that I was boxing pretty much every other day. And boy, how did that feel good. Okay, so I messed that up a little bit. This. Ill communication. Oh no. Okay, the whole point of it is to really protect the knuckles, right? So when we're like this, when we hit, like, we want to protect these guys here from spreading. And what am I doing? I am trying to talk and wrap at the same time, and that's not working. But here we go. As with everything, practice makes better. Not perfect, but better. Sorry, Shu, I told you I wasn't locking you out. I had to shut the balcony door because I need to speak a little bit loudly and not interrupt the neighbors. Okay, so we got wrap number 1 done. And I think for this one, yep, I'm going to speed up the video for sure and not talk. Before we get into the activity itself, it's always good to warm up. I've warmed up a little bit earlier before turning on the camera while the battery was charging up. And we went into a quick little routine earlier as the video was beginning. So yeah, work out everything. Make sure you're nice and loose, nice and warm, because we're going to be doing impact movements, right, and hitting things, and reverberations are going to rumble through us and such. So you got to be pretty limber and ready for this. So if you're not ready, don't do it. If you feel ready, go for it. You're the master of your ship. Alright, so what am I looking for? I'm looking for my gloves. Now, yeah, with Beastie Boys, it really makes me chuckle inside that someone like me, who looks like me, ponytails and such, is sparked up by that. I found it amusing and very cool, and you never know, right? Like, judging a book by its cover never ever really works. So, some of the flows and the words, and like the lyrics and the messages and such, these are things that I really love about this album. And especially, oh my god, it was supposed to start raining at 9 o'clock. It's in between 9 and 10. Actually, it's about 9:40 in the p.m. on Monday, August 14th, 2023. And on this auspicious day, it's time to do some strength training. So I'm not going to do up this one because I need to take Bob's shirt off. Oh yeah, sexy time. And turn up the tunes as well. And I'll try to give you some good shots of like just basic 1, 2. The beats, the pace of the beats in many of the songs in this album really help with the beginner stages of getting back into boxing. I listened to this album so many times when I was starting out. It was incredible. I felt like, I don't know, I felt like old school and like an old gym with brick walls and such, and just boxing while it thunderstormed outside. So cool. So anyways, around 9 o'clock it was forecasted that there'd be rain. Now it's been moved to about 10 o'clock, so we'll see. Hopefully the rain happens tonight and not tomorrow during the early hours, because that's when I'll need to ride into work. Okie dokie. Tunes and hopefully inspire you to get off your butt, move around a little bit too. I like to do when I'm starting back into boxing, even if it's start of a new day, is just like feel the beat, let the beat move through me, and then let the beat flow through the glove from my feet. Just the whole thing. What's up, Bob? It's been a while. Thanks for letting me get stronger. Also, a misconception people have is that boxing is a way of expressing rage and anger and such. If somebody begins to box in that way, do you know what happens? They'll injure themselves. Boxing requires calm and focus and total awareness of what you're doing in order to not strain muscles, not throw out your arm, not bend your wrist in the wrong way and such. So in terms of it being a violent activity, it's far from it. It's more of a meditative dance like a butterfly, sting like a bee type of thing. Okay, so what's up with the music? Also, as part of today's episode, I'm going to see how long I can last to this album. I've started it from the beginning. It's about an hour long. You don't have to stick around for that at all. This is me documenting my journey or my experiment for my own personal reasons, sharing it with some family and friends. And if you happen to be watching, by all means, tune out when you want to. But yeah, this is part of my challenge. And if you want to see if you can last an hour doing something physical as well, then game on, you. Alrighty. So. out. Oh yeah. highly recommend you try it. Get up off your butt. Get up. Stand up. Stand up for your rights. Oh yeah. One step at a time. Get up off your butt. Children of the earth. I don't know if I can make the whole hour, but we're gonna go as far as we can go. Slowly, slowly. That'd be a personal awesome break for me if I made it through to the end. So we'll see. But again, you don't have to stick around. This is just for purely research purposes.
time, because it might be no next time, y'all.
Although the sweat feels so good, ooh, I feel like I'm detoxing. Get it replenished as well. While we take this little break for some water, just a few minutes of air, I'll just add that cue. Chewy is being very cute right now. It's time to get back to work. Over halfway there. Just like 20 more minutes. Can you make it? Can I make it? I think I can. I'm going to will myself to do it. right, and we are back. It's a couple days later. It's August 16th, 2023. A little bit before 9 in the p.m. And during the last session, the battery on my camera ran out of juice before I did. So when I heard the camera go off, I had to put my boxing on pause, and I will be honest, I did not finish the entire hour, so you kind of got lucky with a little break, and if you stuck with me through that entire session, peace and namaste. Thank you so much. Really appreciate the company, and hopefully my antics inspired you to perhaps engage in some sort of physical activity too. When the battery was drained, the thought sparked in my mind that perhaps I should charge up the camera once again and then record the last 15 minutes of the Beastie Boys Ill Communication soundtrack. However, because there'd be a pause and it would impact the overall integrity of this 30-day experiment to reconnect, realign mind, body, and spirit, I did not want to trick you and make you think that, yes, I actually lasted the entire hour, so this is me owning up to that. And just doing a quick bit to conclude day 5, or is it day 6? Day 6, that's right, of the 30-day experiment in self-development and growth. Now, of course, you don't need to follow along with me through the entire journey. This is being documented for my own purposes, for posterity, as they say, and for sharing with my close friends and family who like to support what I do, and appreciate it very, very much. And that being said, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate that you take the time to join me in my antics and endeavors. It really means a lot. And until our paths cross once again, I thank you, and I wish you good tidings, great evening, great day ahead, rest of week, and so on and so forth. And yes, until the next session, stay well, be great, peace out for now. Oh, by the way, look,